Good morning. Happy Monday. How was everyone's weekend? It was apparently a holiday. Who would have known, though, because we're on lockdown. But I did get to go outside. We did some yoga outside, which is always nice. Get some fresh air, see some people in person, get some sunshine. So it was good. It was a good weekend. The weather really helps mentally with this whole lockdown, quarantine, whatever we're doing. So today is going to be a workout. We're going to use our mini band and some 5-pound weights. If you don't have 5 pounds, you can use 2 pounds, 3 pounds. Water bottles, some people use too, just like some filled water bottles. Or nothing at all, but use something for resistance. Doesn't have to be super heavy. Okay. This guy saves my life every day. So let's get started. If you've got music you want to put in the background, go ahead. Make sure you have your mini band and your dumbbells close by. Let's come to the back of the mat. Get your feet in line with your hips. As we inhale, let's come down into a squat. Reach the arms up, and as we exhale, come back up to stand. Squeeze your belly. Inhale, come up with the arms, bend the knees, and exhale, straighten the legs, squeeze the core. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. As you're coming up, squeeze your abdominal wall. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. When you straighten the legs, lift your kneecaps. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. One more, hold, inhale, and pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Walk your hands forward, coming to table pose. As we inhale, right toes go to the back of your mat, straighten the leg, lift the leg. Down and up. Now, as we're doing this, we're trying to get into that right glute, so keep your abdominal wall strong, and we're not tilting the pelvis. So think about your tailbone going directly behind you, getting into that right glute. If you want to make this more intense, just take your left fingertips to the front of your mat. This is going to have to recruit more abdominal wall strength. And notice here, we don't want to let the hips tilt to the left. So really engage that left glute and keep your left glute directly above your left knee. Keep getting that right leg up and down. Squeeze the glute. 5 more. 4, 3. Don't let your pelvis tilt. 1. Right knee comes down. Good job. Left hand comes back under the shoulder. Left toes go to the back of your mat. Lift, lower. Exhale up, inhale down. Now, as we're doing this, remember, think about pulling your belly away from the floor. So you're engaging your core the whole time. You're getting the movement to happen at your left hip joint, not your low back. Now, check in with the hands. Take your right arm forward if you'd like. You can just rest the fingertips right at the front edge of your mat. This is going to help that abdominal wall get a little stronger, recruit more energy there. Keep going. We're just getting that left leg primed up for the workout. That left glute getting engaged. 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes down. Take your hands to the outer edges of the mat. So I just got my first 2 fingers. Walk your knees wide. Lengthen your low back. Deep breath in as we bend the elbows wide. Exhale, come up. 5. Inhale down. Exhale up. 4, 3, 2, last 1, tuck your toes, and moving into downward dog, walking the hands back to the feet. As we inhale, come up to stand. As we exhale, come back into that squat. We're holding here and pulsing. You don't have to have the arms up. You can have your hands close to your chest. Now notice here, more weight goes in the heels. Abdominal wall strong. Don't let your low ribs pop forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab the hand weights, 1 in each hand. Staying at the back end of your mat, this time we're facing the long end. Hands hold your dumbbells at your chest, and as we inhale, bend the knees. As we exhale, come up, step your right foot out. Inhale, bend the knees as you take the left foot in. Exhale, stand, take your right foot out. Inhale, bend, left foot in. Exhale, stand, right foot out. Inhale, bend, hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep pulling your shoulder blades back, belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Now we're just switching direction. Left foot out, right foot in, and bend. Stand, left foot out, right foot in, bend. Keep going to the back of the mat. Hold and pulse. Now lengthen your low back. Shoulder blades back. Even though we're just holding the dumbbells there, this is helping to get the upper back strong and aligned. 2, 1. Straighten up, right foot out, left foot in, bend. Stand, right foot out, left foot in, bend. Stand, right foot, left foot, hold and bend, pulse. 8, 7, squeeze your glutes, shoulder blades back, core is strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand, left foot out, right foot in, bend. Stand, left foot, right foot, bend. Stand, left foot, right foot, bend, and hold your pulse here. Shoulder blades down the back, core is strong, quads are working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to stand. Stay where you are, we're just facing the short end of the mat now. Hold your dumbbells right in front of you. They're just gonna drag along the thighs and the calves. Push your bum back. As you inhale, you're going down. As you exhale, come up with that straight spine, strong glutes. Inhale, bend, getting into those hamstrings, spread your toes. Exhale, come up, squeeze the hamstrings. Inhale, bend. Exhale, come up. Now when you're coming up, you want to recruit the activity from your hamstrings and glutes, and also be aware that we're not letting the shoulder blades round forward. So we're always working our posture muscles. Chin remains parallel to the floor the whole time we're moving down and up. Upper back is strong, hamstrings are strong. Keep going. When you get up to your standing position, think about pointing your tailbone slightly down to help lengthen a little bit more into the lower back. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. We're going to stay standing. Hands right down by your sides, palms facing in. As we inhale, exhale, arms out. Inhale down, exhale out. Inhale down, exhale out. So continue doing this with a grounded foundation in your feet. Spread your toes. Imagine you have a magnet at the top of your head and it's reaching up to the sky. Every time you take your arms out, your abdominal wall gets stronger. Keep it going. We want to get those shoulders tired. Try not to go fast. So we're not doing this for repetition. The slower you go, the more activity you'll recruit in the muscles, and that's what's going to get them stronger. It's going to get them shaped. Last 2. 1, hold here. Hands are holding the dumbbells at the chest. Come back to the back of your mat, facing the long end, or the short end. As we inhale, bend your knees, and as we exhale, we stand. Inhale, bend. We've been here before. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Just using the weights now, adding a little more resistance. Be aware we don't want to lean forward with the upper body. So think about bending the knees forward, sitting your bum back. Try to get your thighs parallel with the floor when you're bending. Trying to keep the chest up, parallel with the walls. Keep going. Getting into those quads. Also working the abdominals and working the upper back here. We're holding the dumbbells intentionally. Shoulder blades drawing back, collarbones going wide. 2 and 1. Holding here. Take your dumbbells down, walking yourself to table pose. This time we're taking the elbows down. Right toes to the back of your mat, lift and lower. Right toes point down as you go up and down. Use your elbows, use your core to keep you steady. So notice if you start tilting over to the left, get your left glute to strengthen and get your abdominal wall to draw in and firm. And that's going to help to keep you properly aligned so the activity and action is happening right at the glute. Even feeling it in the hamstring, even feeling it in the shoulders here, because that's your stability. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee next to left. Reassess your shoulders and elbows. Left toes go to the back of the mat. Squeeze your abdominal wall in, and with the exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Keep going. Don't go too fast, because if we use momentum, we're not getting the strength of the muscle. So the slower you go, the more intensity you will create in the muscle. Now let's check in with that right glute. We don't want to sink over to the right. Check in with your elbows between the elbows and your right knee. So you're not tilting over to one side. Keep pushing yourself out of your elbows so you're creating strength and length in the spinal joints. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee next to right. Hands on the outer edges of your mat. Walk your knees back. Sink your hips forward. 5 push-ups. Inhale, elbows bend wide. Exhale, straight up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Keep going. Last 1. Coming back up to table, down dog, and walking your hands back. Grab your 5-pound weights once again. Coming to the back of the mat, facing the long end. Hands hold your dumbbells at your chest. As we inhale, we bend. As we exhale, straighten up, right foot out. Inhale, left foot in, bend. Exhale, right foot out, stand. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stand. Inhale, bend, and pulse. Shoulders are back, tailbone is down, core is strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, left foot out, right foot in, and bend. Up, left foot, right foot, bend. Up, left foot, right foot, bend, and pulse. Get your knees and your toes to point in the same direction and get them in line with your hips. Keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Right foot out, left foot in, bend. Stand. Right foot, left foot, bend. Right foot, left foot, and we've got these pulses. Keep it going. We're tiring out those quads, strengthening through the core and the back. 3, 2, 1. Stand, left foot, right foot, bend. Stand, left foot, right foot, bend. Stand, left foot, right foot, bend. Keep pulsing. We've got these last set right here. Go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come up. Now taking the dumbbells, holding them right at the front of the body here. Knees stay together. Left foot taps back. So we're right on the left toes. As we inhale, remember we're leaning forward. Push your bum back. Exhale, come up. Push your bum forward. Inhale down. Exhale up. When you're coming up, you're squeezing both glutes. On the right heel and the left toes. You've got that whole right foot down grounded, but you're getting the strength right from that heel, the hamstring, the glute. One more. Coming up, left foot next to right. Right foot taps back. Inhale, come down. Exhale up. Remember, when you're coming down, you're not letting your shoulders roll forward. So this is a hamstring exercise, a glute exercise, but also an upper back and rear delt exercise. So don't let your shoulders roll forward. Last two. Last one. Right foot next to left. Back to the center of your mat. Hands are holding your dumbbells beside you. As we inhale, lengthen up through your crown, soften your left knee. As we exhale, take the arms out to a T, right toes out to the right. Inhale down. Exhale, left toes out to the left. Inhale down. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. So notice here, try to bend the standing knee when you step the leg out. So coming into a one-legged squat. Be aware if you can do this with a mirror in front of you so that you can really watch the alignment of your knee that's bending. It doesn't help you to do the movement with improper posture because then you're just going to strengthen the imbalance. So if you bend the knee and you find that it's wobbly, don't bend it so deeply. Work instead at creating stability. And then when you get that strength, you'll be able to go further down with more strength rather than just falling into the movement. One more on each side. Last one. Good job. Let's come down to the floor. Come to seated with the legs straight in front. Palms going to be right beside you, holding your dumbbells. If this is too much to sit with your legs completely straight, you can sit with your feet under you. You can also use your block, your yoga block to sit on. As we inhale, elbows bend up to the height of the shoulders. Exhale, press the arms. Inhale, bend, elbows go forward. Exhale. Inhale wide, exhale straight. Inhale, bend, exhale forward. Keep going. This is an excellent exercise for the shaping of the upper shoulders. Again, I don't want you to go fast. When you take your elbows in, try to get your elbows to get close before your wrists do. Doesn't matter if the wrists touch. We're trying to get the elbows to touch. And when you're bringing them in, exhale, squeeze all your air out so you're really getting the core to help. Keep it going. We're trying to get those shoulders tired, but make sure you're not recruiting other areas to involve, like your neck or your jaw. A lot of times we'll tense up unnecessarily and making the whole body tight unnecessarily. Keep it going. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's okay. It's only going to be for a short time. Keep going. 3 more. 2. Good job. Last one. Take it in and take it down. Grab your mini band, taking the mini band around the ankles. So we lie on the left side. Come onto your left elbow or your left armpit. The higher the band is on the legs, the less intensity you will create. Push down the left foot as you lift the right leg. Inhale when you lower. Exhale when you lift. So notice here, this same effort that I'm trying to get the right leg to lift is the same effort I'm doing to put my left leg into the mat. Also be aware when you take your right leg down, don't let the band completely soften. You always want to have a little bit of tension. Obviously, the higher the leg goes, the more intensity you will create. But as you lower it down, try not to lose all of that tension. Kneecaps are lifted, and that's going to give you more power in the thighs. Push the heels away, and that's going to give more strength and more length in the hamstrings and the calves and the whole leg. We're trying to make the leg powerful from the hip to the heel. Keep going. Last two. Good job. Last one. Coming up, back into that seated position. Grab your dumbbells. This time we're taking the dumbbells out to the side. For our arms stay straight, take them forward. Inhale out to the side and exhale down. Sorry, I got the breath wrong. Exhale up, inhale forward, exhale out, inhale down. Got it. Exhale up, inhale forward, exhale out, inhale down. This is really excellent for shaping the upper body. So be really mindful of your movement. The arms go to the height of the shoulders, no higher. This can be quite challenging, so you can take the dumbbells out at any time. Do a couple repetitions without the dumbbells, and then come back and grab them when you can, when you feel ready. But there's no need to stop, because you're still getting that activation, that strengthening of the shoulders, even if you're not holding dumbbells. Keep it going. I know, last two. Last one. Good job. Take your dumbbells down, and now we're just rolling onto the right side. You can stay on your elbow or your armpit, whatever feels good. Again, we're pushing down with the right foot. Now we lift with the left. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. If you find that this is a lot of pressure on your hip, then just roll a little bit back so that you can get onto your bum a little bit more. This shouldn't be causing you discomfort in your joints. Of course, it's going to cause you discomfort in the glute muscle because that's the point, but we don't want your joints to hurt. And remember, we're pushing down as much as we're lifting up with the opposite leg. Kneecaps are lifted and strong. Abdominal wall is still working, especially on that right side, so you're not dipping. Last two. Good job. Last one. Come back up to seated. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see better. Take the band off. Keeping the band on the left foot. Left hand holds the band in an underhand grip. So the palm is facing the ceiling. Think about the chest being square to the wall you're facing. Inhale, straighten the left elbow. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. So notice here the forearm stays parallel with the floor the whole time. Also be aware, I noticed, just look at me for a second, I don't want you rolling your your shoulder in. So pull your elbow back, pull your shoulder equally down. Keep it going. Think about the movement and what you're trying to shape with the movement. We're getting into the back muscle, the rear delt, the space under your shoulder blade on that left side. So really visualize it as you're doing your movement. Holding it for an extra half second to give that extra squeeze at the end. Last one on this side, and then we'll switch. Right hand takes the band, right foot holds the band. Lengthen up and exhale, bend. Remember, we want to flatten that right shoulder blade on the back. We want to pull the right shoulder blade down and feel that upper right side strengthening with every elbow or with every bend of the elbow. There is no need to rush because that will defeat the purpose. We want to go slow and we want to be mindful. Notice what is being recruited and how you can make it more strengthened. What can you use? What can you let go? Sometimes we hold too much, strengthening and tightening other areas of the body unnecessarily. Last two, last one. Take the band onto the knees. Lie on the side. On the elbow. So check the band right on the knee joint. Lift your feet so that they're off your mat and the inner ankles are stacked. Now take your right knee up to the ceiling. Notice my heels are still touching. Back down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Now as you're doing this, keep going. And it's the same thing when the right knee goes up, the left knee pushes down equally. Sometimes the heels will start to separate. So see if you can keep your inside edges of your feet squeezing together. And then as you're lifting that right knee, you're pushing down with the left and you're equalizing the effort of both glutes working. So make sure that you get that squeeze of both glutes. I also need you to be aware, don't sink into that left shoulder. Push yourself out. Left abdominals are active. Think about trying to knit the left ribs together. Last two. Last one. Woo, those are serious. Let's come back up. Grab your dumbbells. One. Taking your dumbbells out to a T. Palms face up this time. Holding your elbows out to the height of the shoulders. Bend the elbows. Inhale straight. Exhale bend. We're trying to keep the elbows up high, at the height of the shoulders, at the height of the collarbones. But be aware, we don't want to hunch the shoulders up. So moving from the biceps, the arms are strong, and the shoulder girdle is strong. The muscles around your shoulder blade, around your shoulder joint, those are keeping everything in place. We're moving and strengthening the biceps. Keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take those dumbbells down. Come to lie on the right side. You're stacked. You're on your right elbow. Lift your feet. Lift your left knee. Take it down. Keep going. And remember, we want that right knee to push down as much as the left knee lifts up. Knit those side ribs in together so you know you're working your core. Push yourself out of your right shoulder, your right elbow, and every time you lift that left knee, squeeze both glutes and equalize the effort on both sides. Keep it going. Hold it up for an extra second just to make sure you're getting the fullest contraction available to you. Last 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Come back down to seated. Grab your dumbbells, one in each hand. Palms face outward. As we inhale, arms out to a T. Now, as we exhale, bend the elbows. So notice here, the elbows are close to the ribs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, come back out to that straight arm. Inhale, bend the elbows, pull them into your ribs. Exhale, press out to a T. Inhale, bend. I've got my palms facing to the ceiling. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Go slow. Exhale, straight. Make sure you're moving with intention. When you get your arms out, hold it for an extra half. Set your pose, reset your shoulder blades, realign your spine, keep it moving. Good job. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good job. Take your dumbbells, one on each side of the front edge of your mat. You can take the band off. Come to table. Taking your left hand, hold the dumbbell. Right toes step to the back of your mat. Inhale to reach the left arm forward. And as we exhale, left elbow pulls back. Notice your abdominal wall. Tuck it in so that you're lengthening your low back. Inhale, reach the left arm. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Keep going. If you want more intensity, you can lift your right leg. Keep pushing yourself out of your right arm, right shoulder. When you bend that left elbow, pull your lower belly in. Keep going, last two. Good job, last one. Dumbbell comes down, left hand comes down, right knee down, left toes out to the back of the mat. Right hand takes the dumbbell. Reach the right arm forward, start to row. If you want, left leg comes up. You can do a couple with the leg up and a couple with the leg down. You choose what works for you. Just make sure that your alignment doesn't change, especially through your abdominal wall, especially through that left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come down to the back, keeping one dumbbell with you. Both hands hold the dumbbell right at the chest. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Inhale, flatten your low back. Exhale, curl your shoulders. Reach your arms forward over your knees. Inhale, head down. Exhale, head up. We're trying to get the dumbbell to the knees. Give an extra squeeze as you bring the arms up so that you're really pushing down into your lower back and you're coming up with a strong exhale. That way you can get deep into those abdominal wall layers. Keep it going. Make sure you're using your breath. Last two. Last one. Head comes down, dumbbell comes down, hands come beside you, then underneath your hips or underneath your bum. Lift your heels up to the ceiling. Lower the legs to hover. Exhale the legs back up to the ceiling. You can adjust what feels best for your hands. Make sure that you're pushing your low back into the floor. And then sometimes we will hunch the shoulders unnecessarily. So think about flattening your shoulder blades to your mat. The legs are straight and strong. When you lower the legs, the low back stays in contact with your mat. So if you lower the legs too much and notice your back is arching, you're not giving yourself any benefit. It's actually causing more stress on your low back. So be intentional with your movement. The legs only lower as much as you can. Keep the low back pushing down. Keep going. And make sure you're exhaling when you bring the legs up. That's going to give you that deeper power. Last 3. Last 2. Good job. Last 1. Right leg stays up, left foot comes down. Right arm out to the right, left hand behind the head. Inhale, low back pushing to the floor. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Open it up. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Keep going. Think about lifting the left shoulder blade. Rather than thinking about getting the elbow to touch the knee, Think about the left shoulder blade lifting completely off of the mat. When you get your knee and elbow as close together as you can, exhale as much as you can. And that's going to give that deep contraction to the core, strengthening and shaping the abdominal wall. Don't rush. Last one. Head comes down, right foot comes down. Last one. Left arm out to the left, right hand behind the head. Left heel to the ceiling, big breath in. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, and let's go. Open it up. Exhale, bring it in. Don't rush. Notice even here, when your leg goes lower, don't let your back lift off of your mat. Keep going. Last. 2 and 1. Good job, guys. Knees to chest, hands to knees, and rocking side to side. Coming on to the belly. And lay on your stomach with your hands right underneath your shoulders. We're moving into a high cobra. Opening up the spine, opening up the chest. Pull your shoulder blades back and breathe into the collarbones. Lower the chest, pressing back, child's pose. Coming back up to table, hands under shoulders, take your right arm out and up to the ceiling. And exhale, take your right arm under your left arm, tap your right shoulder down. Inhale, bring it out and up. Hand comes down to table with the exhale. We're just switching sides. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, take it under, tap the shoulder down. Inhale, come back up, lift the arm. Exhale, hand to table. Cross your ankles, come to seated. Fingertips beside you, so you're long through the neck. Take your right ear to your shoulder, chin to your chest. Left ear to the left shoulder, chin to the ceiling. And again, circling. Once you get to neutral, we'll go in the opposite direction. Going slow, really helping the neck to relax. Last one here. Finding your neutral spine, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, and exhale, press the palms to the ceiling, lift your chin. And exhale, round the back, reach the knuckles away from you, tucking the chin into the chest. And coming back up to neutral. We did it, guys. That was our Monday workout. Thank you for joining me. Let me know if you guys have any questions about any of that. If you're not on the YouTube, please subscribe. I need some more followers so that I can do some lives outside. So if you can, subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with your friends. All right, guys, have a great week. Love you guys. I will see you soon.